Good morning and welcome to Lake Havasu, Arizona. Been here about 2 days. Tell you what, that first day, this is the third day. That first day, man, I was exhausted, a little lost too. Just, just finding the groove, just that city life. Even though I try not to indulge too much, makes me soft. But third day, finding the groove. The trip here, the Pando, phenomenal. No harder to tow than the tag. I tell you what, the suspension on the Pando is just it actually, I think, makes it a little easier to tow. Less bouncy back there. Much smoother. It's almost stabilizes the truck a little bit. But made it 2.5 days. 3 days, 2.5 to 3 days across the nation. We're doing a little hike this morning just to give you an update. Short hike. Trying to get established here. I'm gonna get my trail legs, and Brady too. Gonna go, try not to have a reoccurrence of last year's pads issue. So anyway, this one's about 5.5 miles. It's called Sarah Crack Trail. It started up at the trailhead, and we're gonna go down here and should end up at the Colorado River. This is the section of Arizona and California that's separated by the Colorado. So when we get down there, the other side of the Colorado will be, come down here, buddy. The other side of the Colorado will be California. And so we're gonna stay here about 3 more days, and then head into Mexico, through Mexicali. But yeah, glad to be back. Feels so good. Definitely takes a day or 2 or 3 to get in the groove. I mean, I'm not fully in it yet, but getting there in a hurry. So we're staying at a place at the BLM spot on the north side, east side, like northeast side of Lake Havasu, Havasu City. Just a couple miles from Havasu, and it's called Craggy Wash, Craggy Wash. It's pretty cool. I like the BLM spots. I just enjoy them more privacy, and I always just keep going past where most people stop. That's the reason why I have the Pando. It just feels so good to be back and enjoying nature again, and seeing the little man work, and just all of it. But yeah, you see, this is there's going to be a whole lot of water on these videos next month and a half or so. Planning on being there the rest of January, all of February, and probably make my way back into the US probably around the first week of March, and then we'll proceed through the through all of California and the Northwest before we turn back south again. And anyway, we'll get into that. That's going to be a video too. I haven't told you about where we are where we're going after we do Baja, but there is a lot after Baja. Well, this is considered moderate, and had a little rope section over there that I had to do. It looks like it's a little bit of a slot as well. Very cool though. So I need to put the camera away to get through this. Definitely see why it's moderate. It's definitely a little challenging. I would say probably 70% of people would turn back by now. But Brady's already out in front of me, so let's get to it. That little slot canyon section over there, unexpected. Again, I don't research thoroughly because I want the element of surprise. I want to be challenged. Just basic things: how far from camp, how far is the mileage, and the rating, whether it's moderate, hard or easy, and whether dogs are allowed or not, and whether I can fly the drone or not. That's about it. The rest, I just kind of see it for the first time like you guys see it. If you're gonna do this hike, make sure you download the map from All Trails and know how to use it. No cell service for miles. We're about half a mile, I think, 3/4 of a mile from the river. It's a little windy up here. A little off the beaten trail here. What do you think? Was it worth it? Beautiful spot. On that side, California. On this side, Arizona. This is the Colorado River, which feeds Lake Havasu. Heaven, guys. Just heaven. I hope it's not too windy, but this is what it's about. This is why I'm here. Just me and that crazy guy over there that's dying to get down from here so he can go in the water. Let's make some breakfast. Just these little tiny potatoes. That's all I need right there. Thick bacon. Thick, thick, thick. I like my bacon thick and crispy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this side off. And we'll just kind of put the bacon over here. Let this onion keep going because we're still waiting on the potatoes. Potatoes are done. Just put them right in there. And just let them sit there for a little bit on this side. Maybe do them all at the same time. Like that. That's what you want right there. And just take a little bit of this bacon fat. First time making this, sometimes it just doesn't go as planned when you're cooking live. But that looks pretty darn good right there, doesn't it? These potatoes will develop a little crust on them. See that right there? And we can start plating. Oh man, these potatoes are delicious. Gonna put a little yolk on them, a little egg on them. Let's see how that goes. What do you think about that right there? Oh man. First breakfast. A little pico with avocado. Oh man, that is crispy. In the middle of the desert in Craggy Wash, Lake Havasu, Arizona, making our way to Mexico, Baja, California.